Hey everyone, it's Sveta here and welcome to my channel. So if you're new here, welcome. I talk about everyday aesthetics, shifting mindsets and spirituality here mostly. And if you've already subscribed, then welcome back. So today I'd like to discuss with you guys a very sensitive topic, that is why do people leave? And let's skip right to the topic. So I had this question in the comment section under one of my YouTube videos. The question was, why do people leave after your spiritual awakening? Well, I feel like there is something we can discuss here. The spiritual awakening is just one example, and there is more to the phenomena. And you might have noticed that at some stages of your life you feel disconnected from this or that person. It might even be they leave for good. But the question is, why does it happen? And I'd like to mention the books by Esther and Jerry Hicks here. I've mentioned them before, and in my opinion they explained the phenomena quite precisely. But it's not written in one exact paragraph. The idea is hidden in their books, and it's impossible to give an exact citation. That's why I will try to explain it in my own words. So to understand the reasons behind the phenomena, let's start with the negative emotions. So according to Hicks, we experience negative emotions when certain conditions of our development appear in our lives and we hinder them. Now, once we realize it, even unconsciously, we begin to follow our path in any way. We let emotions go, we let new things come into our lives, and we develop. And spiritual awakening is only one aspect of such development. In reality, it can be any kind of development, such as professional, personal, physical, or spiritual one. But what about the people that surround you? Some of them see those changes happening to you, some don't. And there are basically three scenarios of their response to such changes, in my opinion. And the first scenario is the person does not respond to the changes. The scenario usually takes place when your development type is not connected to your relationship with the person in any way. Let's say you develop your physical appearance and your relationships with colleagues don't change at all. They may give you a compliment once in a while, but in general, nothing, changes drastically. The second scenario is the person responds to the changes in a positive way. That is, your relationship improves. Let's get back to the example I've just had, but this time let's talk about your relationship with your, let's say, wife, or husband or partner opposed to your colleagues. So your partner, your wife, they see you taking care of yourself, spending much time exercising, let's say. They see that you feel better and look better, your positive energy rises, and it inspires him or her in a way. And the positive outcome here may be different, but there will be one thing in common. Your relationship will be better than before to this or that extent. Now the third scenario. The person responds to the changes, but in a negative way. That is, he leaves for good. Unlike in the second scenario, here the person is either not ready to let your positive energy inspire him or her, or he doesn't want to accept it in the first place. The only option here is to leave you alone. But there is one more question that remains unanswered here. Is the third scenario a good or a bad one? How should you react? And is there anything you can do about it? Well, in my own experience, it can be hard to accept that the third scenario is a good thing. People living is a good thing. We tend to think of it as something bad. But this is only an illusion we create for ourselves with expectations. When events do not correlate with our expectations. How can we expect people to leave us when things go better, when we expand and rediscover our own selves? Well, if they think of it with an open mind, we'll clearly see the answer. People living is part of our transformation journey, the natural way of things when we let go of what no longer correlates with our inner selves. And sometimes we need time to realize the phenomena. There is no sense in resisting what's happening, in my opinion, again. So keep on with your transformation, keep your vibrations at the highest level possible, and new people will come into your life. And it might even happen that those people who left will come back, but those relations, they will not be the same, you know, the new you, the new them, and the new story. That's how I see things. So let me guys know your thoughts. How do you think you would react? Have you ever happened to see people leaving? What was your reaction? Do you think it's a positive thing or a negative thing? Let's discuss. I really like this topic because it is so exciting to realize what transformation brings you. Again, thanks a lot for watching, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe for new videos. If you liked my content, please go to Buy Me Coffee and Buy Me Coffee to support me. And yeah, I'll see you next time in my next videos. Bye bye.